So we're here with Jason from the Queen Right Dial. They have a whole bunch of indicators and all that for the bee boxes. He's got some new innovations, so we're going to check it out. So what do you have to bring to the show and show us? Because I love your stuff.
Well, first of all, it's good to see you, Rob. I know we're neighbors and we don't get to see each other that often, but we try. And I really enjoy the fact that you're in my backyard because you're a thinking man and I'm a thinking man. And we do the Queen Right Dial, obviously. Queen Right Dial is just a post-inspection hive tracker is really what it is. It gives you a way to put something on your hive rather than a brick or a marker or a notepad that you're going to lose, and it gives you a way to track the status of that colony. When we started a couple years ago, we started out with just the status indicator, which allows you to track the queen status. So you can see whether it's a mated queen, whether there's a virgin queen, no queen, or you see other types of cells in there. We've quickly determined that that wasn't enough and we needed to add more information, right? So we created the dual dial, which allows naturally to track the year the queen was mated. That's always important if you're coming out of the winter. Our queens right now in our colonies look like this. They're mated queens from last year, right? So we want to make sure that we can track them going into the new year. When we make splits, we can track them a different way.
I like this a lot. So I have the single dials on my boxes. I really like the dual.
It gives you a lot more information. We also give you a place if you want. Some people choose to use it, which is to inspect, feed, or treat. And the next action date, you use an erasable marker. You can put marks on there. It gives you more information.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, so you can even double down from there.
Yeah, and a lot of people use it. Some people don't. It depends on your choice. We allow it's a universal system. We also introduced last year the mating dial. So this was that tool to give you the ability to do the gestation cycle of a bee. So if you do happen to go queenless, you're saying, well, this becomes obsolete, right? Because you're not knowing there's a queen in there. You can actually take the guts of this out and the guts of this and put it right inside that framework, which allows it to be universal. The other benefit of the mating dial is if you're going to sell queens or you're going to make nukes, you can take these mating dials and put them on the individual nukes you're selling out of. And as you pluck queens out to sell, now you have to set the dial on what's going on in that colony. You either have eggs or cells or
for the individual box.
For that individual box. So then you can have a whole line. So if you want to start to make money at beekeeping, put a bunch of these dials on those nukes and sell queens or sell maybe frames of bees or sell a nuke and then start a new nuke over with a new split and use those dials.
That's really neat. You can swap them out.
Oh yeah, it's universal.
That's exactly what I love talking
there's
to.
more.
Oh, what do you mean
there's more? We took that dial and we put it on a pod. Last year at the show, we took the mating dial and we had it on a block of wood. And everybody came up and said, where can I get the block? Would you sell it with? No, we don't sell it with the block of wood. It's a demo. So Brian in his infinite wisdom came up with a way to just take the exact dial and put it on a pocket pod that you can do the same thing, but it's a tool. It's a pod that just sticks in your bee jacket. You pull it out. You're looking at your hive. You say, okay, I've got queen cells. I need to adjust this. Today is the 3rd. So to cap queen cells. And you know to stay out of that hive until the 19th or the 18th. That's really the point of it. It gives you the information.
So right amount of traction too. It stays set. I like this a lot. Can fit in the pocket really.
Fit in your pocket, exactly. Yeah. It's really what the point of it is. To give you that versatility in the tools. We're continuing to innovate. We're collaborating. Again, Rob's in my backyard. We're always talking about different ways that we can take the dial and do different things with pieces of information. So I look forward to collaborating with you and your business and try and do some more things too. So
the last time we checked in with you, I had the single dial like I was just telling you about.
Yeah.
You have a dual. Yeah. You have them for Apiary?
We do.
So mine's just screwed into the front of my Apiary. So rumor mill has it that you changed that around.
We did. Actually, we worked with Apiary to come up with a unique product that's unique to them, that it gives that tag that's on the front of the Apiary. If you're familiar with that tag.
Yeah, the plastic.
Yeah, the big tag.
I don't know what goes in there.
What goes in there? What do we do with it? We said, well, let's make it a little bit of benefit to it. Okay. You can attach the Queen Right Dial to it, but there's weight. Inside, you can actually put an Apple AirTag spot. There's to slide an Apple AirTag in there, and then you put the Queen Right Dial over top of it, so you can track your hives using your Apple AirTag if someone steals your hive. So it's a double benefit, double use for that. Gives the place for the Queen Right Dial to sit. It also has a setting, so if you want to use a mating indicator on it, or if you want to swap it out, you get very versatile. But they do have those adapters, and we sell them with the dual dials now. So,
awesome.
Always trying to think of new ways to do things.
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped to ask because that's fascinating. I appreciate it. Appreciate the info. I know they will. They really will save you a lot of headache because that's one of the biggest things that I hate is taking notes and keeping tabs on things and all these boxes and trying to do it right. And time management's a big thing.
Our biggest thing is ditch the brick and go with the Queen Right Dial, right?
Ditch the brick. That's a good one. Ditch the brick.
Ditch the brick.
All right. Thank you.
Man. Have a good show.
Yep. Thanks.